Hi folks, and welcome to the end of the week success pointers. This week we were talking about personal development and productivity, and I give you the first two principles of a daily routine which will help you increase your productivity. They were to know where you're going. Okay, so have an idea where you're going for the day, for the week, for the month, 3 months, 9 months, and the bigger picture. Okay, always have a destination, because you know what, life is a series of moments between extraordinary events. And what they say is that ordinary things done consistently produce extraordinary results. Okay, so get these habits in as frequently as you brush your teeth. As Zig Ziglar once famously said, motivation. People say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend you do it regularly. So these principles that I'm going to give you now, incorporate them into your daily routine. So the first one is know where you're going. Have a very specific destination. Number two, align your actions to that destination. If you feel you are going off track, very simply ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now getting me to where I'd like to go? Now, number three is be a student and practitioner of personal development. Okay, it's very easy to be a student and get consumed and have lots of these aha moments, but it takes practice. Okay, so let's use a baseball analogy. Let's say you've got your bases loaded and you've only got two batters left. Are you going to pick the one who has studied swinging a bat, or are you going to pick the person who has actually fielded a few games and swung a bat, not in theory, but in reality? And again, for people who are going for new jobs, you know, on your resume or your CV, experience is nearly as important as your education these days. You know, recruiters are recognizing the fact that in the field experience is seems to be more beneficial to the company than is the study or theory of what it is that they do. Number four, mastermind with leaders. If you're the smartest person in the room, find a different room. Okay, if you're the smartest person in your group, find a different group, because you've got to keep your levels high. You've got to keep moving up. And what happens is that these levels aren't static. Okay, if you find that you are again consistently being the smartest person in the room, it means in fact that you are retreating while others are moving forward. Okay, and finally, cultivate expectation of leadership in yourself and of others. Okay, again, we go back to this personal development. It's about the person. Cultivate the expectation of leadership within yourself. This is done through actions, not through talk. Okay, you will know a leader by the actions that they take, not through the talk that they make. Okay, so cultivate that in yourself and also in others, because there's a very famous study um, called Theory X and Theory Y about how you actually treat people. Uh, the Theory X and Theory Y goes on the basis of this. Theory X, that you believe that people are lazy by nature and they need motivation constantly. If you adopt that attitude, then you're getting into the world of micromanaging, and in fact it has a detrimental effect. However, Theory Y is that if you treat people with the expectations that they can do better, then they will perform better. And this is done through verbal communication. It's also done through non-verbal communication about how you approach somebody. Okay? So they are the 5 success tips. Check them out here or here. Number 1, know where you're going. Number 2, align your actions. Number 3, be a student, but more importantly, a practitioner of personal development. 4, mastermind with leaders. Okay, don't let that think tank get stagnant. If you need fresh blood, bring in fresh blood, fresh perspective. And number 5, finally, cultivate the expectations of leadership in yourself, firstly, and then in those that you deal with. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday.